Hey pet lovers! If you're watching this video, you probably know that owning a dog or cat can be incredibly rewarding, but it can also be expensive. Between food, vet bills, toys, grooming, and all the other costs that come with pet ownership, many pet parents find themselves spending way more than they initially budgeted for. But here's the good news: you don't have to break the bank to give your furry friend an amazing life. Today, I'm sharing 10 smart, practical money-saving tips that will help you cut costs without compromising on the quality of care your pet receives. These aren't extreme penny-pinching measures or shortcuts that could harm your pet. These are legitimate strategies that responsible pet owners use to manage expenses while still providing excellent care for their beloved companions. Whether you're a new pet owner trying to figure out how to manage the costs, or you've had pets for years and are looking for ways to reduce expenses, these tips will help you save money while keeping your pet happy and healthy. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our money-saving pet care tips. And if these strategies help you save money, please give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started with tip number 1. Tip 1. Buy pet food in bulk and store it properly. Tip number 1 is buying pet food in bulk and storing it properly. This is one of the easiest ways to save significant money on your pet's monthly expenses. Larger bags of pet food almost always offer better value per pound than smaller bags, and the savings can really add up over time. However, there are some important considerations when buying in bulk. First, make sure you can use the food before it expires. Dry pet food typically stays fresh for about a year from the manufacturing date, but once opened, it should be used within 6 weeks for optimal freshness. Proper storage is crucial to maintain nutritional value and prevent spoilage. Store dry food in its original bag inside an airtight container to protect it from pests, moisture, and air exposure. Never pour food directly into containers, as you'll lose important information like expiration dates and batch numbers. If you have multiple pets or a large dog, bulk buying makes even more sense. You can often save 20 to 30% by choosing larger sizes. Some pet stores also offer bulk discounts or case pricing if you buy multiple bags at once. Consider splitting bulk purchases with friends or family members who have pets if you can't use an entire large bag before it expires. This way, you both get the bulk pricing benefits without waste. Tip 2. Learn basic grooming at home. Tip number 2 is learning basic grooming tasks at home. Professional grooming can cost anywhere from $30 to over $100 per session, and many pets need grooming every 4 to 8 weeks. Learning to do basic grooming yourself can save hundreds of dollars per year. Start with simple tasks like nail trimming, ear cleaning, and brushing. These are skills that every pet owner should learn anyway for their pet's health and comfort. Nail trimming alone can save you $10 to $20 per visit to the groomer. For dogs, you can learn to do basic baths at home, invest in a good quality dog shampoo, and some basic tools like a slicker brush, nail clippers, and ear cleaning solution. The initial investment in tools will pay for itself after just a few grooming sessions. Even if you can't do everything yourself, you can extend the time between professional grooming appointments by maintaining your pet's coat at home. Regular brushing prevents mats and tangles that make professional grooming more expensive. Watch reputable online tutorials or ask your veterinarian or groomer to show you the proper techniques. Many groomers are happy to teach basic skills to dedicated pet owners. Remember, some grooming tasks like expressing anal glands or dealing with severely matted fur should still be left to professionals, but handling routine maintenance yourself can result in significant savings. Tip 3. Use preventive care to avoid expensive emergency visits. Tip number 3 is using preventive care to avoid expensive emergency visits. This might seem like spending more money up front, but it's actually one of the smartest financial strategies for pet owners. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, and this is especially true when it comes to veterinary care. Regular wellness exams can catch health problems early when they're much easier and less expensive to treat. A routine blood panel might cost $50 to $100, but it can detect conditions that could cost thousands to treat if left undiagnosed. Keep up with vaccinations and parasite prevention. These relatively inexpensive preventive measures protect against diseases that can be extremely costly to treat. Heartworm treatment, for example, can cost over $1,000, while prevention costs less than $10 per month. Dental care is another area where prevention saves money. Regular teeth brushing and dental chews can prevent expensive dental cleanings and extractions. A professional dental cleaning might cost $300 to $800, while a toothbrush and dog toothpaste cost under $20. Spaying and neutering not only prevent unwanted litters but also reduce the risk of certain cancers and health problems that can be expensive to treat later in life. Consider pet insurance or set aside money in a dedicated pet emergency fund. Even a small monthly contribution to a pet savings account can help you handle unexpected veterinary expenses without breaking your budget. Tip 4. Shop smart for pet supplies. Tip number 4 is shopping smart for pet supplies. Where and how you shop can make a huge difference in your pet care expenses. Don't just grab supplies from the first place you see them. Compare prices between pet stores, big box retailers, farm supply stores, and online retailers. You'll often find significant price differences for the same products. Online retailers frequently offer better prices on items like flea and tick prevention, but make sure you're buying from authorized dealers to ensure you're getting genuine products. Sign up for store loyalty programs and watch for sales. Many pet stores offer regular promotions, and timing your purchases around these sales can save you money. Stock up on non-perishable items when they're on sale. Consider generic or store brand alternatives for basic supplies. Store brand dog and cat foods are often made by the same manufacturers as premium brands, but cost significantly less. The same goes for basic supplies like waste bags, litter, and cleaning products. Buy seasonal items at the end of the season. Winter coats, cooling mats, and holiday-themed toys are often heavily discounted when the season ends. Don't overlook farm supply stores for certain items. They often have competitive prices on basic supplies, especially for larger dogs or multiple pet households. Use apps and websites that compare prices across multiple retailers to ensure you're getting the best deal. Tip 5. Make your own pet treats and toys. Tip number 5 is making your own pet treats and toys. Commercial pet treats and toys can be surprisingly expensive, but many can be easily and safely made at home for a fraction of the cost. Homemade pet treats are often healthier than store-bought options since you control all the ingredients. Simple dog treats can be made with ingredients you probably already have, like peanut butter, oats, and sweet potato. Cat treats can be made with ingredients like tuna, chicken, or catnip. Always research recipes carefully and avoid ingredients that are toxic to pets like chocolate, onions, grapes, and xylitol. Stick to simple recipes with pet-safe ingredients. For toys, get creative with household items. Empty cardboard boxes, toilet paper rolls, and old socks can be turned into engaging toys. For cats, a simple cardboard box or paper bag can provide hours of entertainment. Rope toys for dogs can be made from old t-shirts or towels. Just make sure any homemade toys are safe and supervise your pets during play to ensure they don't ingest any parts. Puzzle toys can be created using muffin tins, tennis balls, and treats. Hide treats in the muffin tin cups and cover with tennis balls for a homemade puzzle feeder. The key is supervision and safety. Always inspect homemade toys regularly for wear and replace them when they become damaged. Tip 6. Consider generic medications and ask about alternatives. Tip number 6 is considering generic medications and asking your veterinarian about alternatives. Just like human medications, pet medications often have generic versions that are significantly less expensive than brand name options. When your vet prescribes medication, ask if there's a generic alternative available. Generic medications contain the same active ingredients as brand name drugs, but typically cost much less. You can also ask about human medications that are safe for pets. Some conditions can be treated with human medications that cost less than their veterinary counterparts. Never give your pet human medication without veterinary approval, but your vet can often prescribe human versions of certain drugs. Consider getting prescriptions filled at human pharmacies rather than veterinary clinics. Many human pharmacies carry pet medications and may offer better prices or pharmacy discount programs. For ongoing medications, ask about larger quantities or longer-term prescriptions. Buying a 3-month supply instead of a 1-month supply often reduces the per-dose cost. Some online pharmacies specialize in pet medications and offer competitive prices, but make sure they're legitimate and require prescriptions for prescription medications. Always discuss cost concerns with your veterinarian. They may be able to suggest alternative treatments or medications that are equally effective but less expensive. Tip 7. Take advantage of low-cost veterinary services. Tip number 7 is taking advantage of low-cost veterinary services in your community. Many areas have resources that can help reduce veterinary costs without compromising care quality. Look for low-cost spay and neuter clinics. These clinics focus specifically on these procedures and can often offer them at significantly reduced costs compared to full-service veterinary hospitals. Mobile veterinary clinics and vaccine clinics often provide basic services like vaccinations, microchipping, and wellness exams at reduced rates. These clinics have lower overhead costs and can pass the savings on to pet owners. Veterinary schools often offer services performed by supervised students at reduced rates. The students are closely supervised by experienced veterinarians, so you still receive quality care at a lower cost. Some animal shelters and rescue organizations offer low-cost veterinary services to the community, not just for their own animals. Pet stores sometimes host vaccine clinics or partner with veterinarians to provide basic services at competitive rates. Contact local animal welfare organizations to ask about assistance programs or sliding scale fee options. Many communities have programs to help pet owners afford necessary veterinary care. Don't compromise on emergency care or complex medical issues, but these resources can be excellent for routine, preventive care, and basic services. Tip 8. Maintain your pet's health to avoid costly problems. Tip number 8 is maintaining your pet's health proactively to avoid costly problems down the road. Many expensive health issues can be prevented or minimized with consistent, basic care at home. Keep your pet at a healthy weight. Obesity leads to numerous health problems, including diabetes, joint issues, and heart disease. These conditions are expensive to treat but often preventable through proper diet and exercise. Brush your pet's teeth regularly. Dental disease is incredibly common and expensive to treat, but it's largely preventable with regular home care. A toothbrush and pet toothpaste cost under $20, but can save hundreds in dental treatment costs. Regular grooming prevents skin problems and allows you to spot issues early. Matted fur can lead to skin infections, and overgrown nails can cause joint problems. Provide mental stimulation and exercise appropriate for your pet's age and breed. Bored, under-exercised pets are more likely to develop behavioral problems that may require professional intervention. Learn to recognize early signs of common health problems in your pet's breed. Early intervention is almost always less expensive than treating advanced conditions. Keep up with parasite prevention year-round. The cost of prevention is minimal compared to treating the diseases that parasites can transmit. Tip 9. Buy quality items that last longer. Tip number 9 is buying quality items that will last longer, even if they cost more upfront. This is especially important for items like leashes, collars, beds, and feeding bowls that get daily use. A high-quality leather or nylon leash might cost $30 compared to $10 for a cheap one, but it will likely last for years instead of months. The same principle applies to collars, harnesses, and other gear that takes a lot of wear and tear. For pet beds, investing in a well-made bed with removable, washable covers will save money over time compared to repeatedly replacing cheap beds that fall apart or can't be properly cleaned. Stainless steel or ceramic food and water bowls last much longer than plastic bowls and are more hygienic. They're worth the extra upfront cost. However, use judgment about when quality matters. For toys that are meant to be destroyed or consumable items, buying expensive versions doesn't make sense. Read reviews and ask other pet owners about their experiences with products before making purchases. Sometimes mid-range products offer the best value, providing good quality without the premium price of top-tier brands. Consider the total cost of ownership, not just the initial purchase price. A more expensive item that lasts 5 years is often a better value than a cheap item you have to replace every 6 months. Tip 10. Create a pet budget and stick to it. Tip number 10 is creating a realistic pet budget and sticking to it. Many pet owners underestimate the true cost of pet ownership, which leads to financial stress and sometimes difficult decisions about their pet's care. Track your pet expenses for a month or two to understand where your money is actually going. Include everything from food and treats to toys, veterinary care, and grooming. Create categories for your pet budget, including food, routine veterinary care, emergency fund, grooming, toys and accessories, and miscellaneous expenses. Set aside money each month for annual expenses like vaccinations and heartworm testing. These predictable costs shouldn't catch you off guard. Build an emergency fund specifically for unexpected veterinary expenses. Even $20 a month adds up to over $200 in a year, which can help with minor emergencies. Use the envelope method or a separate savings account for pet expenses to avoid overspending in other areas of your budget. Review and adjust your budget regularly. As your pet ages, their needs and expenses may change. Consider the total lifetime cost of pet ownership when choosing a pet. Some breeds have higher veterinary costs or grooming needs that should factor into your decision. Having a clear budget helps you make informed decisions about your pet's care and prevents impulse purchases that can derail your finances. Conclusion. There you have it, 10 smart money-saving tips that can help you reduce your pet care expenses without compromising on the quality of care your furry friend receives. Let's quickly recap these strategies. Buy pet food in bulk and store it properly, learn basic grooming at home, use preventive care to avoid expensive emergencies, shop smart for supplies, make your own treats and toys, consider generic medications, take advantage of low-cost veterinary services, maintain your pet's health proactively, buy quality items that last longer, and create a realistic pet budget. The key to successful money saving is implementing these strategies consistently over time. You don't have to do everything at once, but start with 1 or 2 tips that make the most sense for your situation and gradually incorporate others. Remember, the goal isn't to be cheap about your pet's care, it's to be smart about it. These strategies help you provide excellent care while being financially responsible. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these tips are you already using? Which ones are you most excited to try? And do you have any money-saving pet tips that I didn't mention? Share your experiences and help other pet parents save money too. If you found these tips helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more practical pet care advice. Your support helps us create more content to help pet parents provide the best care for their beloved companions while staying within their budget. Thanks for watching, and here's to giving your pets amazing care without breaking the bank.